Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out.
It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Second and 3. Steps away. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Second and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll look to throw again. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 6. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Forced out to his left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Going to give this time to the tailback. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to... one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And now here comes Kansas City. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Right back to him on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Down, 60 Pittsburgh, 55 to Mike. Charlie, check the hot read. 80 weapons, 80 weapons. Switch, switch, switch. Back, back, back. Set, go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Looking to throw. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll set up to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 11. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Topper, topper.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
On the set. Double tight, guys, double tight.
Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. So we read. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready. Check off.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
You think you gonna get this? Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 27.
I got him.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Check. Hey, orbit.
On play action, they'll throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they work this. Well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Broncos.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf. Single. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. 22, 22, eyes on 22. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Back to throw here. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
We got three, baby, we got three. Watch 89, watch 89.
They find some open field here. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle made by Todd Davis. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
61. That's right. Exit.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Ready to go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
60 Pittsburgh.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready to go.
They'll look to throw here. And he comes back with one complete.
Got it.
Caught by number 10. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. It's caught inside the 25. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23.
First and 10 at the 23.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos 23.
On the set. Blue dot Corker. Blue dot Corker. Get that quarterback, D-line. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives it. guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Hey, Charlie.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 3 down.
Secret.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Pilot, 64, reach.
Switch.
Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw, and that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Five.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. 23 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. He'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. In for the score as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Watch it, you guys. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 55. It goes. Check. Mark 50. Yes. Check tight end. Check tight. Ready.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for KC. 41 yards.
Let's go, baby.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
So the Broncos now down by 12. 1:52 to play. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Chris Jones on the stop.
61, match box, 5.
Now they try the right side here. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Let's make these babies proud.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, check 24, check 24.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Boom! That's how we do it.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring.